Brody, hey buddy, my name's Jamie Lambert, and in this video, I'm going to show you three things that you can start doing today that'll help you, help you start getting more junk removal jobs. Why in the heck do I do this? Honestly, I'm an idiot, to give this stuff out for free. But I know most junk removal companies are too busy running the day-to-day business to worry about how Google searches can increase their junk removal. Sometimes the only hesitation on hiring somebody they don't know who the expert is and who isn't. So I found that by giving junk removal companies a free and easy attack plan of actual things they can do today to start increasing their junk removals have resulted in some of those companies seeing the value that I bring to the table and want more info, or even a customized strategy from me. So at the end of this video, you can see the value that I bring to the table and can increase your junk removals. I'll have a link in the email to schedule a call for a more detailed look in your business. Or, you can simply take action yourself, with this free attack plan, and that works for me as well. So Brody, let's take a look at your website. Again, I know a lot of authority comes from the homepage, and you're basically working off of off a location page. Everything looks good. You got a schedule button, you got a call button, you got some reviews on there and some nice photos with some links and all that stuff. So at the end of the day, though, the $1 million question, is the website making money for you? And we use a paid tool called Ahrefs that we pay a couple $100 a month for. And basically what you do is you just punch the location, your domain with your location page in, and it kind of spits out a bunch of numbers that that actually tells a true story of how you are on Google. So you're getting 62 visits a month, and and Google is recognizing you for 88 buyer intent keywords. So what is buyer intent keyword? Well, basically it is what people are searching on Google. So kind of at the top of the list here is junk removal, Columbus, Ohio, and you can see it's got a search volume of 510 a month, and you're getting 1,500 or 15 visits a month, and you're sitting right at the bottom of page one, top of page two. And then you can kind of see some other things that you're ranking for. But again, you're floating right at the back end of that top page, which is not generating a whole bunch of, a whole ton of traffic. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at this junk removal Columbus and kind of break it down a little bit. So what we got, it's got a 500 monthly search volume, and and again, you're ranked about 10th, getting about 14 visits a month from it. So if we look at this search on Google, what the first thing normally will pop up, there's Google ads, but I have them blocked. But most clients will pass this by anyway. If these are handled properly, you can waste a ton of money in just a few months if your website's not converting them properly. So the first thing that we look at is, we look at the Google Map Pack. And basically, this is where 40% of the call clicks come from. So citations are a valuable asset to go get to make this possible, and I'll touch on this later. You are sitting here in the top three, so you are getting some calls from this, but also keep in mind that the statistics show that number one is getting about 70% of the clicks, 15% and 10% of the clicks. So still by jumping up to that first spot is a bunch of phone calls a month. So the second thing that we look at here is the organic side of things. And, about 60% of the clicks are coming from here, whether it be contact forms or phone calls. And you can see that, Junk King, is here kind of dominating the search. They've been number one. And, I'm going to look at them because actually in my pool, when we pull this up, they're showing number one here. So what this does is it basically shows traffic, for this search. So if we go into Junk King and I do the exact same thing that I did for you, you can see that they're sitting 3 and, getting 72 hits a month compared to your 14. So, and then if you look at from this perspective, the traffic's 200, on this search per month, of that 500. So, why are they in one, and and why are you down here at 10? Again, if you look at their buyer intent keywords, I'm sorry, let me go back here. Boom, boom. They've got 262 of them. Where you're sitting at 88. And then the other thing, if you look at, they've got 369 backlinks, and you have 3. So just by implementing some more content on your location page, buyer intent keywords correctly on your site, and grabbing some powerful citations and copying and dominating your competition's backlinks will move your site up on the map pack and organic rank. So this isn't about Junk King being smarter than everybody else. It's just about leveraging the 3 core pillars that the Google robots look at. And, that's content, citations, and backlinks. So I told your guy the other day, well, you were out golfing, that, I promised a solution to all this for free. And, again, my business name is .com Digital Real Estate. I chose that name for a reason. Your online presence is a valuable piece of digital real estate, and it's a very vital property that can take your business to where you dream of. So that free attack plan, here it is. Content is king. Google wants your site filled with buyer intent keywords that people are searching for. They want at least 1,500 words worth of content on your homepage, and they want it filled with wording that tells them what you do and where you do it. Just like your dumpsters, trucks, and employees show people what you do, you have to do that with Google as well. And you have to do it more powerful than your competition. Number 2 is citations. What information do you print on your dumpsters, trucks, or banners? Your name, address, and phone number. That is basically an online citation. Your NAP listed on online directories such as Yelp, BBB, City Star. I mean, there's a ton of them. But your competition has about 150 of them. Looks like being in the 3rd spot, you've probably got around 120. So what we would want to do is go grab another 30 to get 150, and then go grab another 50 or 100 just to be able to dominate your competition and get you in that one spot on the Google business profile. Citations, some citations are more powerful than others. Just like a billboard is more powerful than a 100-yard sign. So by grabbing the more powerful and authoritative citations, you'll see a dramatic difference in your calls per month from your Google business profile. And last and certainly not least is backlinks. You love referrals from your customers, correct? Well, that is what backlinks essentially are. It's a referral from another site to yours. All backlinks are not created equal. Google likes quality over quantity, and relevance to relevant to your to junk removal. So a blog on a contractor website would be a great backlink, whereas Pizza Hut, not so much. I don't think you want to deliver any pizzas. So we would copy your competition's powerful backlinks and then go get another 50 to make sure we're dominating them here as well. So again, the reason for this video is I just wanted to show you what is out there and where you're at, to be able to get more junk removal jobs. I didn't want to just tell you on the phone and you take my word for it like other marketing companies do. I want to take your online property and dominate your area. That's what I do. That's what I specialize in. So if you found this video valuable for your business and would like to talk more about getting to number 1, click the link in the email to schedule a deeper dive into your business. And I want to get to know what you want with your business so we can, figure a custom strategy just for you. No obligation, just see if we fit together and just more value. I appreciate your time watching this video and look forward to hearing from you, man. Have a great day.